What would earning the equivalent of $70,000 US a year mean to you? In today's exchange rate, that is 3 for 5K Brazilian reais, divided by 12, it's 28K monthly. I live with roughly 10K monthly and I live a very comfortable life, earning almost 3x that and I'll feel like a king.
I make just under that and Ebo still struggles.
I make that in the US. Up until 2019-2020, it was considered a great wage, especially in the area I live. My job was also considered a good job. Since then, with inflation out of control and the housing market in the shitter, it's almost barely enough to support a family and have any sort of life, other than work and sleep. I know I'm fortunate compared to some, but man, I've worked so hard for 20 years to get to where I am. And it feels like they keep moving the goalpost.
Depends on how I would be earning it.
Way better life. I wouldn't have to weigh if I can afford food after paying the rent.
Remove.
That's life-changing money for me.
A significant pay cut and a struggle to stay in my house.
Means a life of luxury here.
Immediate and total financial ruin.
That's double what I currently make, lol. It's kinda wild how many people are saying pay cut. I would be able to live in my own space without dealing with anyone else. Just me and my dog. My mental health would improve drastically. I would be able to treat myself to more goodies rather than the bare minimum. And I would probably gain weight from having a kitchen and space to cook. I'd be way happier.
That's life-changing money for me.
For me, catastrophe. I have a mortgage and a family that all depend on my single salary. I made $70K about 15 years ago, and even then it was a struggle to keep everything covered. Now it would be impossible.
A very minor pay rise, I'll take it though.
I would go from barely surviving to being able to afford to put some money into savings.
In my area, that would make me extremely rich and easily able to afford a home and purchase vehicles in full. Granted, I don't decide to have kids, lol.
Being middle-aged and seeing the hash of people say this would be a massive pay cut is deeply depressing. Dang, I fucked up.
I used to think that making $70,000 a year meant I had arrived. Got my big boy job with my big boy pants. I'll tell you what, guys, with a wife, 3 kids, and a pretty typical life, that $70,000 doesn't go very far anymore. I absolutely know to many people it's a godsend. And it is absolutely something I am thankful for every day. But believe it or not, sometimes things can feel pretty thin.
It would mean extend mid-income in my country. It's like we live in different universes.
I'd be 3 times as rich.
That would be so much better than my current pay.
Holy moly, you rich motherfuckers.
Wow, these responses make me sad. I see PPL saying they make this or would be a pay cut. This a short-term goal of mine. Sad face to land a job paying this much.
A pay cut.
It's about what I earn now. And I'm broke and racking up debt. California Bay Area.
A pay cut.